Hey guys, and welcome back. I am at the end of Star Ocean till the end of time. I've had a lot of fun with it. I'm literally at the last dungeon, but these last few dungeons are so freaking long. I don't really mind the whole twist. To me, I'm like, okay, all right, it's kind of weird, but it doesn't really matter to me. But these dungeons are so long. But that isn't what this video is about. I wanted to talk about Dynasty Warriors 4. I'm a massive fan of Dynasty Warriors. You could say that back in the day when I was still collecting a lot of video games, the Dynasty Warrior games were like my little guilty pleasure. There are so many physical games of Dynasty Warrior games. I wanted to collect them all, and I almost had every Dynasty Warrior game that you can find. Now, I'm not really super into, collecting all these Dynasty Warrior games anymore, but I did get on my MacBoot SSD, I got Dynasty Warriors 4. So a few weeks back, 2 weeks back, I figured to myself, why not check it out? It can never be as good as the newer Dynasty Warriors. It's on the PS2, it looks ugly, it has only a few characters on screen, but let's just see how, of course, the Dynasty Warrior games work, because I never really played them on the PS4, and I am surprised, pleasantly surprised. Yes, it doesn't look as good as the newest Dynasty Warriors. Yes, there are not a lot of enemies on screen, but they actually attack you. Normal enemies, they attack you. And I have died a lot of times because they attack you relentlessly. They keep attacking you, even in groups. If you are sort of outnumbered, you're going to die. There's a really big chance that you're going to die because they just keep attacking you, and they actually do quite a lot of damage. Not even saying about the officers. They are a lot stronger, again, on easy. They're a lot stronger, they hit a lot harder, but you can defeat them pretty easily, except for Lu Bu. He's like undefeatable. It's really annoying. Thank you, neighbor. I was sort of playing the game, and there was something that sort of pops in my mind. It feels like a Dynasty Warrior, but then again, it also feels like a 3D beat 'em up. Because you really have to sort of defeat every character, every enemy you see, because they're not a large groups. They're not 500-600 enemies on screen. They're like a few dozen enemies on screen, and it really felt like sort of a Battlefield sort of beat 'em up, like a 3D beat 'em up. And I was like, if you look at it in that way, it's a really fun game. So I'm having actually a lot of fun with Dynasty Warriors 4. And in some ways, I actually like this a lot more. Because you know what the thing is with modern Dynasty Warrior games, and this year I completed Samurai Warriors 5, I completed Warriors Orochis 4, and the sort of modern Dynasty Warrior games, you have hundreds of enemies on screen, but it's basically like boop, 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 and they're all gone. They're not a threat. It doesn't really matter. They are just there to look cool, I guess. So like, whoa, look at all these enemies on screen, boom, 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 and they're gone. And the officers, they kind of, try to attack you, and I've beaten these games on hard. And they're just not difficult. The end bosses are not difficult. The special bosses are not difficult. Maybe if you play on Inferno or whatever type of difficulty that you can unlock, just the main game on hard isn't difficult. It's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. I have a lot of fun with Warriors Orochi and Samurai Warriors 5, but it's just, they're not difficult games. There's no challenge really in it. And with Dynasty Warriors 4, holy damn, there is challenge in this game. I have died so many times. And you know what I also really like? Is that you can actually, instead of getting new weapons, you basically upgrade your weapons. You level them up, you could say. But instead of leveling up your characters, you go up in rank. Now, I'm not entirely sure if that makes your character stronger. And if it does, it's such a small amount that I almost can't see it in the stats. But there's a lot of grinding in this game. I've done a lot of grinding to try and get my character stronger so I can do the next mission. And I am now at a mission where I just die over and over and over again. It's really annoying, but at the same time, it is a really cool challenge because I keep replaying the same missions and they remain fun somehow. It's really weird. Maybe because there is a lot more difficulty, there's a lot more challenge to it, a lot more sense of, oh, I could die here by a normal character, by a normal soldier, where in the modern Dynasty Warrior games, except for Origin, I never played that game, it's just boop, 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 and you basically win the battle. Leave it in the comments below. Have you played the older style Dynasty Warrior games, Samurai Warrior games? I have played Samurai Warriors, I think. One or two on the PS2. I loved that back in the day. It was one of the only Warrior games I've actually played. But leave it in the comments below. And which one do you like the most? The modern Warrior games or the older Warrior games? Or you like them all? Leave it in the comments below. Bye.